Welcome back once again, everybody. This is Gizmo Spaz, and as you can see, we have before us a couple of Munchkin expansions. We got a couple of pink packs here. We got the Munchkin Princesses and the Munchkin Fairy Dust. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and open these and see what's in them. So we'll move the Princesses. That's our newer one. This one we've had for a little bit longer, I believe. We got Munchkin Fairy Dust. Let's go ahead and let's see what's in here. See how these will affect our Munchkin game. Oh, these do not have a plastic wrap around them. Here's our usual Fairy Dust explaining the expansion and how to play Munchkin. And let's get right to it. Let's focus on the card. There we go. This one says, Brownie in Motion. Play this card after a failed attempt to run away. Your escape is automatic and you grab a face-down treasure as you flee. Usable once only. And we got Charmed Circle. Play this card during a combat. Oh, these are not... This is its own game. What is this? Hold on here. I thought these were going to have the usual Munchkin on the back, but they just have Fairy Dust. What is this? This is not a collectible or randomized set. Every Fairy Dust pack. No, it says this is... It's not a standalone game, and it's an expansion for Munchkin. But it doesn't have... I wonder if you just shuffle it into... I don't know how this works. I'm going to have to look this up because the backs don't look like normal Munchkin cards. Okay, play this card during combat. No one may play any items against you during this combat. Any items already played against you in this combat are returned to their owners. Usable once only. Fairy Favor. Play this card at any time to draw face-up treasures until you collect items with a total value equal to or more than 700 gold pieces. Discard any non-item cards as you draw them. These items may be put into play immediately, even during combat. Usable once only. Fairy Fortune. Play after you roll the die. Wow, these are all long. For any reason, turn the die so the number of your choice is on top. That's your roll. After you resolve the first die roll, re-roll the die. On a 1 to 3, discard this card. On a 4 or more, return it to your hand. That's a pretty good card. Fairy Unfairness. Oh, I need to hurry up. Play this card on any race or class you have in play. It is discarded only if you lose that race or class. You may ignore all disadvantages or penalties the race or class would normally give you and use items forbidden to that race or class. That is a pretty killer card as well. Pet Monster. Play this card when you are in a combat with a monster of level 3 or less. It quits being a monster and becomes your stealable small item, worth its levels in combat. You get its treasure, but no level. If there are other monsters in the combat, you may use your new pet against them. That is cool. Self-Preservation. Discard this card to take any card that you have just played or discarded and put it back in your hand. Calamity Canceling Crawdad. Cancels any curse played any time. When you play this card, roll a die. On a 1 to 3, discard it. On a 4 or more, the Crawdad returns to your hand. Handbag of Holding. You may now have an extra card in your hand. If you ever have no cards in your hand, discard the handbag. Pixie Potion, +5 in combat. Usable only to help the Munchkin side. When you play this card, roll a die. On a 1 to 3, discard it. On a 4 or more, return it to your hand. I like these cards. Second Chance Sparkles. Every time you play an item that says usable once only, roll a die. On a 6, the item comes back to you and may be used again, even in the same combat. Sparkler, used during any combat, +5 to either side or +10 to either side on a combat involving the sparkly good fairy herself. This is a flame attack, usable once only. Ring of Respiration. Discard this ring to avoid all the bad stuff, up to and including death when you fail to escape a monster. Usable once only. The Hanshi. You have an extra hand. The Hanshi cannot be taken from you by theft, curses, or bad stuff, short of death. Discard the Hanshi if you die. And it gives you, it says -1 hand, but I thought it gave you an extra hand. No value. And then level 20, Sparkly Good Fairy. This is an actual door card, but all the rest just say Fairy Dust, so I'm not sure if you mix them into the treasures or what. Sparkly Good Fairy. Level 20. Will not pursue anyone of level 3 or below. Bad stuff. You are charmed until your next turn. If anyone asks you to help in a combat, you must help. They don't have to reward you, and you do not get a fairy dust card. Elves still get a level if they help kill a monster. 2 levels, 4 treasures, 2 fairy dust. So I'm going to have to actually read the rules to these fairy dust cards to see how you get them in play. Now let's open up Munchkin Princesses. We are at 5.5 minutes, and I like to make my videos below 10 minutes. So let's hope that I can read these. Now these are all Munchkin cards, doors, and that's just your usual card that comes with everyone. Let's see. Let's get right into it. Curse. Stolen by fairies. You cannot gain the winning level while this curse is in effect. You may lift the curse by discarding a princess card you have in play, by using a wishing ring, or by discarding 1,000 gold pieces worth of items. Princess, self-reliant. In combat without a helper, you get +3 per monster. Yes, of course a male munchkin can be a princess if he wants to. Princess, self-reliant. In combat without a helper, you get +3 per monster. So that's the same card, but with a different picture. Wicked, +5 to monster, +10 against princesses. Play during any combat. If the monster is defeated, draw 1 extra treasure. Level 1, overly helpful woodland creatures. If you sing a happy little song, they will scamper away and leave 1 treasure behind. Bad stuff, they will fit you into your gown, lose your armor. Level 6, beautiful stepsister. +3 against princesses. Bad stuff. She tries to walk all over you, lose your footgear. 2 treasures. Ugly stepsister. +3 against princesses. Bad stuff. Makes you do your chores. Discard all hand items you are using. Aw. Level 8, the 8th dwarf. He's mean. +7 against dwarves. Bad stuff. If you are a princess, discard that card. Otherwise, discard your item worth the most gold pieces. Level 12, Prince Charmless. He's not used to rejection. -3 against princesses. Bad stuff. He puts you to sleep. Lose a level. I told you so. Play when 1 player is in combat. 1 monster. Oh, I feel like I don't have enough light. I need to get better light in here. I really need to work on that light box. Play when any player is in combat. 1 monster turns into a fog, leaving its treasure behind, and granting no levels. If it was the only monster in the fight, the combat is over. Genetically modified apple. Play at any time on your turn. Go through the door, discards, and take the first princess, class, or race that you do not already have. You may use its abilities in addition to any you already have until the end of your next turn. Usable once only. +2, +4 for princesses, glass sneakers. +1 to run away. If you fail, you must discard this card in addition to any other bad stuff. +3 bonus, usable by princesses only. Tiara of Blinding. Headgear, +40 gold pieces, 400 gold pieces. +3 bonus, hoop skirt. Armor, big. Rescue yourself, go up a level. And that is the last card in all of these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasures. And then over here, we've got 1 door, and then all of these fairy dust cards. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm supposed to put those in my giant deck of all my Munchkin cards. I just noticed that the doors are slightly different color. But that's fine. Whatever. And yeah, there we go. That is all of our new Munchkin. We've still got plenty of packs left to open out of all of our Munchkin Princesses and Fairy Dust. Till next time, thanks for watching. Be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. I need a princess or a fairy or something. I don't have a princess in front of me. You know what? Unikitty's a princess. Bye, everybody! I'm horrible. Bye.